Morning grade 6, going to read you a little bit of part. This is June 16th and from Jean Ann's perspective. Mama's watching me eat. She keeps sliding bits of her meal onto my plate, then nudging the bits closer to me, so I know that she knows I haven't eaten them yet. Mom, what? Are you hungry? She shrugs. You eat. She brought us to a different restaurant, a tiny one, squeezed between a used bookstore and a grocery selling bruised fruit. They make these fried bean balls called falafels here. When we ate out in Chicago, which wasn't very often, it was usually this, cheap and filling. It's the first meal that we've eaten outside the van since we got to San Francisco 8 days ago. The windows look steamed. The grease coats the walls. Just like the joints we went to in Chicago. Trust me, it'll all be good. Mom said when we walked in, trust me, you'll love San Francisco. Trust me, it's all gonna work out. Trust me, our fear is west. Trust me, trust me, trust me. Our food came a few minutes ago, mounded on paper plates. It's yummy. Not that it matters, I eat salty dirt. The walk here nearly killed me. Hills, 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 hills. They're everywhere, one after the other, like a kick line of sleeping volcanoes. They start climbing almost immediately after you get beyond the block of mansions across the street from the vans and the RVs. A person without enough money to take a bus or trolley is either rolling down one hill or crawling up another. I need food, more food. While I stuff myself, the chef marches over with extra sauce and he stares at Mom. We're not much to look at. On a good day, neither of us have ever bothered much with our hair and makeup, or socks for that matter. And after almost 2 weeks in the van, well, crapinade. Is he going to kick us out? I think you've spent time in kitchen, said the chef, pointing at one of the several scars on my mom's arms. You suffered so others could eat. He pulled up his food-stained sleeves to show his burn scars. I relax, a little. Mom's response? A tenth of a smile would barely register under the microscope. She has him beat, twice as many scars, and that's just on her arms. A weird kind of victory, but we'll take it. He offers us honey and nut things called baklava, free, on the next pass. I wait for Mom to push it back toward him. Mom refused a birthday cake from the Chicago librarians once, called it charity that we didn't need. But she surprises me, and she slides the baklava over to the center of our table. I eat my half fast before she can change her mind. Mom watches, then skids her chair back from the table, grabs a book from her purse and dumps it in my lap. I've never seen it before. It's called Eating Your Way Through the Golden Gates. I flip through thinner encyclopedias. You've dog-eared half the book, I say. Mrs. Jablonski does not approve of dog-earing. She does not approve of gum chewing or self-help books by movie stars either. So many vegetarian restaurants. Doesn't anyone like salami in this town? I think of that boy I keep seeing with the chalk and the owl eyes hiding behind all that hair. Are there fewer vegetarians in Chicago because of the cold? Mom looks at me like I'm cracked and then slides the second half of the cake toward me. Really? I hold it up to my mouth and give her a chance to change her mind. She nods and grabs my wrist before I can pop in the last bite. I gotta ask a favor, kid. Her face gets kind of stony. Okay, I say. She lets go of my wrist. I need to find a job. Okay. That's not exactly breaking news. It's not like we're waiting on a trust fund. And I need you to be patient while I look. When am I ever not patient? I don't know people here, she said. It might take a while. You know that guy Sam, I point out. Yeah, she looks down at her book. Right, I do. She fans the pages. The thing is, I already interviewed for a few places and they've turned me down. You did? They did? When? Where do you think I've been going every day? She falls back in her plastic chair like she's spent. I shrug. You said you were being a tourist. She looked at me like I should know better. I didn't want you to worry, she said. If I didn't get one in the first couple of days. When I just stare at her, she adds, "It doesn't matter. Look, Jean-Anne, I need you to understand. We don't have a place to stay, just the van." And I'm suddenly ferociously thirsty. I look past her to the exit, to the outside air, to the window that is in extremely short supply in here. But what about, my voice sounded squeaky and parched, there's not enough water on earth for the fire inside me. Sam won't work. He's on vacation. For how long? How do you know? Did you go back? Mom pauses, twists her mouth down. I called. When? I found a payphone. He says he's out 3 weeks, and his roommates aren't into strangers being there without him. 3 weeks? Mom! It'll be okay. We've done this so far. We just need to keep thinking of it as an adventure. I don't want any more adventures. So that's where Jean-Anne's at. And we'll see you next time. Happy Easter weekend. Bye.